And I think it's like a core that can do well. I know it's like,
Ooh.
okay, I see you, Wraith King.
So Kuku Wraith King is what we're assuming.
I believe it's probably like that.
The TA as well, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, either one of those two. PL.
With that. Otherwise, yeah, no, it's great into Wraith King, it's great into Terrorblade. Ogre can't deal at all with the illusions. I don't even know why I let PL escape my mind. What a nice PL pick.
What a nice PL.
He needs a creep or two to finish off this bottle in the mid lane. Until that point, this could be a bit of a rough mid lane, but it does look like both mid lanes should get their bottles out A-OK here. Yopaj's just trying to go for the creeps, not the kills.
Yeah, the
Down
lane's
bottom.
pushing in for him.
Tims could be in some trouble here. Gets slowed down by the Ignite and the Fire Blast. One or two more right clicks. Can he Savage get the Metamorph hit? He gets the slow with the Reflection, and it is going to be enough. 23 Savage.
Well, Mars has hit his level 6. I think with one good rune, you can see Yopaj rotating down bottom, pressuring the Mars with the arena. Perhaps to try and get that kill. White one.
Has the Remnant, so yep, he'll join up with Tims down there. Wants the White one kill. Has a Sleight of Fist in 1 second. Gets the kill. And takes out... Yep. Got the Weaver bugs as a way to kind of stay on top of the PL, know which one's the real one. And they lead off with the bugs and the Electric Vortex. Tino gonna try get his way out of there with the Doppelganger, but unfortunately for him, they know instantly which is the real one. The panel mentioned it, Sheepo said it, the Swarm, one of the few pesky things in this game for a PL, and that really makes it easy for T1 to make that gank work.
Can't, they didn't really...
To defend their top lane.
You know, Carl, though, look at what he's found.
Ooh, Carl. He's found himself a juicy-looking Rubik kill. Tims gets the lift up, but with the Wraith Fire Blast there, Carl has to just get out of there. The Mars TP rotation, FBZ. He shows up to the party, takes out Kuku to start things off, and 2 kills go the way of Boom. They take a T1 tower, enemy does the same. This time around, none of those big rotations. But
But they're rotating mid. Yeah,
yep.
Whitemon.
They feel like they've got their arms. The defusals come out on the PL, so he can actually get involved here. Tino's ready to fight. Kuku can't rely on his ultimate. They get a great FBZ blink. Arena fall, but he gets the reincarnation off. Tino couldn't burn enough of his mana, but the second life from Kuku could still be taken away by Boom if they want to get it, but they're going to be forced back here. The Storm's kind of balling on in. He's got a almost full mana pool to start things off here. Burning through it quickly, though. He's got to be careful. Tino's pretty tanky. With the Strength Treads and Fluffy Hat, he manages to doppel walk his way out of there, and it's a spear on a Kuku on the front lines. As the Sun gets stolen here, Sunder from 23 Savage saves him and keeps him alive on the front lines here with the armlet being toggled back on. Kuku still alive for now. The Searing Chains locks him in place. The Storm re-jumps here. He wants to go back in. Tims is low. Should be a kill for the Storm. That's the first kill after like a minute of fighting here. And the second kill could be Yopaj on the Ember if he's not careful. In the backlines, the Static Storm is off the mark here. Weaver Shikuchi's away back to the safety of the high ground here. Zephyr. Defensive play. Posturing from T1, keeping these kind of tankier heroes on the front line. And yeah, between, you know, Storm, TB, and Wraith King, they've all got pretty decent HP, and they're not easy kills by any means.
There's the spear, blink.
Yep.
This should be a kill,
easy
right?
Kill. They're like, let's go for the supports. These cores are too hard. The Static Storm on top of the Storm. He needs to get out of this Kinetic field. Is the damage going to be there? Storm will get out in a second here. The Searing Chains is going to be off the mark.
It's the Ember!
I believe. Oh, Ember goes down. And Boom are going to have to maybe...
That's cool.
Yeah. Probably got TV thinking like, what the hell's going on here? 23 Savage is like, this is not what I agreed to. I need to, you know, check the terms of my contract. Nice Blink Spear mid. Carl, he zipped into it, going for some creeps, and FBZ was there ready for him.
Yeah, really nicely played there. We can discuss it. It's arguable because usually by the time your offlaner gets all these items, your team is falling behind, right? James?
Yeah. Wasn't expecting him to get out of this one. It was a nice gank coming up there, but
jukes.
he's actually juked into the trees. Ignite damage. Yeah. He throws a Fade Bolt. And elsewhere, they've gone in and killed the Storm again.
Yeah, they killed the Storm and the Weaver, right? Both of them.
Yeah. Wraith King, meanwhile, bottom lane. Tino's looking for a solo kill into Kuku, but doesn't have the damage, and Kuku will just... He doesn't have any farm for himself on this map.
Yep, they're taking away way too much. Zephyr.
Yeah, did go for the time lapse. Get a sentry here. The glimpse back. Oh, he's still maybe okay, but the Searing Chains will catch him. Coming in is Whitemon, looking for the setup onto Yopaj. He gets the Fire Blast, and with 23 Savage backing him up, they get the kill on Ember, and Weaver even escapes with his own life. Skem should be next here. Carl doing a great job turning this fight around for his team. as T1 have shown up at the perfect time to punish Booms over.
So let's adapt to that. Let's just be as greedy as possible because this is ultimate greed from T1.
Pudge's Ember tries to get the rune. It's going to spawn bottom, but now he's going to be running, grab the rune, force down his BKB. They get the spear follow-up onto the Storm Spirit. Have they got the damage to bring him down? The Mars going to get the arena, and they're still off the Storm. FBZ coming in to save the day. The Static Storm follow-up is there, and that's going to be enough to kill the first life of the Wraith King. He is going to be respawning, but he's lost his Ogre as well in the time being. 23 Savage on the TB being forced back. Tino going to burn through his entire mana pool, and Kuku on the respawn is just going to die a second time. They've killed off 3, they want 4. 23 Savage turns, Sunders, he wants to fight. Can he BKB, TP out, anything to cancel it? No.
That's straight rush, right? Like you just killed 3. Yopaj is such a player, man. Like
so ballsy.
Fast.
Like he made the move top to try grab the rune with the flame remnant in and out, and it didn't spawn there. But then he's like, okay, I'm just going to walk up. Bottom. They're going for the roast still. Storm. He gets instantly lifted up and stunned and disabled, and that's another kill going their way. He wasn't even close to getting the timing right on the Roshan, so another kill goes Boom's way.
You know what that is? That's okay, Wraith King, you want to take all my farm? You want to take all my farm?
Battle.
Yep.
Has to make sure that he gets it off in these future fights.
Arena, mid lane.
Yeah. Can they kill this Wraith King? They glimpse him back, and he has got an ultimate here, but backup is a little bit far away, but T1 are looking like they want to come and take this fight here. Yopaj is going to commit a BKB of his own. Kuku doesn't get caught by the Searing Chains, and the Sunder, 23 Savage, looking to help his buddy out. Storm is jumping on the backlines here. He wants the kill on Yopaj. Carl, can he get it? He BKBs for this and everything, and Yopaj will go down to one more right-click. Carl, he committed his entire mana pool. Now the question is, can he get out? And it looks like with the help of the Weaver.
For the Aegis to run out, you can see the way that they're playing T1. As 23 Savage pressuring the bottom lane with illusions all the time, farming the enemy triangle a little bit, and that's what's very interesting about these two wards that are in the enemy. Oh, Yopaj mid lane.
Blink in. He BKBs out of fear of the Wraith Fire Blast. But that's going to pull Kuku back into the T1 mid tower. Yopaj has to kind of remnant himself away without a BKB. He's going to be careful how he takes his fight. The Storm zipping in on the backlines here. He's caught the Disruptor. Can he finish off the kill? Carl, he's a bit low on mana here, but elsewhere his PL has just shredded his way through the Wraith King. And Weaver going down as well means this fight is all but over for T1. They're in full retreat. BKB TP out from 23 Savage. Doesn't look like they'll find any follow-up kills unless they can get Carl here, and he's a bit low on mana. They may be able to chase him down. That's exactly what Yopaj wants to do. He sees Carl. He's hungry. Like a shark in the water. He smells blood, and Carl is out of mana here. No mana on the Yopaj's Ember Spirit, but I don't think it's going to matter as Carl gets a Static Storm dropped on top of his head, and he will go down.
Yeah, T1 again, they're engaged and find the right target. It's just that the amount of their control is so very low. Like you called it earlier, Wraith King's Blast, Arena mid.
Arena Spear. They've caught Kuku. He's got the shot, so not really in any threat of going down here to the PL. He's willing to throw away his first life with the Storm following it up. Carl, he's looking for the Phantom Lancer, but the PL kind of gets away for the time being. They want PL. Tino gets caught by the Vortex with the TB. Metamorph damage. They've got the PL. Great find from T1. They found a new target they want to prioritize. Tim's looking for the TP out, but he'd been detected and
abandoned by his teammates. Obviously, the arena used earlier, they didn't have anything to save him. Yopaj
goes in solo with the BKB. He wants Whitemon, needs to get the kill before the BKB wears off, and he TP's out because he doesn't want to die, but he gets rooted. The Gleipnir, and Kuku's there for the follow-up. They're going to bring him down. He loses a gem. Wait, did they notice? Someone get the gem. Okay, Zephyr.
Zephyr, yeah. There's the spirit on it.
No,
yeah, he doesn't see it because of the remnant.
The couriers are all going out. One courier,
the courier
two
will give it away.
Kill the couriers.
Oh, you're giving
Do
it.
they realize what?
They still don't realize.
No. With all the buffs, the Bloodlust, the Solar Crest, if he's attacking the real PL, that fight can go their way.
Yeah, but now you even have Aghanims and Storm.
Right, they go in. This is just an Ogre, though. A lot committed. BKB on the Mars within the arena, but he's got a refresher. That's why he doesn't mind using all of this just for a support.
This can be very dangerous, though. Arcane Rune on the Storm.
They still want to fight. They've got this ward advantage on the high ground here. They want to fight underneath it. The Storm goes in with the Arcane Rune. FBZ with his second arena plus the BKB. He's trying to keep them at bay here, but 23 Savage on the Metamorphosis TB. He's charging forward. They found the real PL, but Tino gets off a Doppelwalk. His bug's been dealt with. And Ogre going to buy back for this fight with the Disruptor buying back as well. Both teams wanting to make sure they're expiring.
And now they're the ones smoking out, and they know exactly where Boom should be. Storm zips in.
Storm.
Scam.
Yep. Oh, it didn't have detection though. Carl, he needed some kind of detection. He's going to find a new target in the Mars. Is there any follow-up for him? Carl getting a bit low on mana here. He's going to be a little bit careful as the BKB. But with Kuku blinking in to follow this one up, they want to burst on FBZ. He did get an arena off. He gets off a second refresher. Has another arena if he wants to use it here. The route onto the Storm. Is he going to go for a spear of any kind? They've already lost the TP to start things off here, but the PL in the backline's trying to get Kuku, but Kuku, TP out, he'll be safe. But
Wait.
2 heroes drop for T1.
They get the TB and the Ogre there.
Yeah, Weaver will get off his BKB, gets the kill onto Tim's. He's trying to Shikuchi his way out of this one, but unfortunately for him, there's no escape. They see him, and with the gem on Yopaj, they bring down the Weaver.
He's BKB.
Boom. Onto the high ground we go. They start poking at this tier 3 tower. Tino daring them to go on him. They're going to blink him with the Wraith King. The Fulp is there from Carl, who pops his BKB on the initiation, but this PL is very tanky, down to half health. Can they finish off the rest? He gets off the doppelganger, gets a little bit further away, but they know where Tino is. They've got the vision for him. They just need 1 or 2 more remnants, and they can't quite finish off the PL. He gets out of the arena. FBZ
Zephyr?
with his
Oh,
arena
man.
and footwork, keep him alive.
FBZ with a perfect Venn diagram right there, putting Tino in the middle.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on T1 here. Can they make another defense? Still a little bit of time before some of their BKBs come back up. 15 seconds to the Storm. He's got a refresher. He's going to go in with the Vortex just to try and put some pressure on. Kuku follows up with the Wraith Fire Blast, but the big problem is 23 Savage has another Metamorphosis. He's gone back in with that Terror Wave. Wants to force them back here. They've killed off the PL to start things off here, and they want more. They know FBZ's a big juicy target if they get the Mars. They get another Axe Vortex off Coral. Triple kill for 23 Savage. They're doing it. They're turning this one around. The Ember can't make the magic work, and Yopaj gives up his life to 23 Savage, who gets an...
Even though your Mars doesn't have anything anymore. He didn't even have 1 arena to work with. That's kind of sus, questionable. PL is becoming less and less of a problem, I feel like, even though he's gaining net worth. Wraith King in.
Again, they start the fight here with the Wraith King. Metamorphosis from 23 Savage to follow it up. They're going to take out the Mars instantly, and they're not done. They want this PL. PL is just melting. Tries to doppelganger away, but the Weaver, they've got the vision. The Bug's staying on top of him, and they're chasing. They want more PL with no buyback. This is terrible for Boom. They've got the Aeon Disc on Scam, but that just delays the inevitable. With the next Vortex coming into play here, the Mars does initiate in to take up the Storm's first life, but he's got a second with the Aegis. And you've got to imagine he's going to be looking to finish them off here. Fear onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember gets the follow-up too.
This is like...
Yep.
so far off the mark.
They've got some cliff wards down. They see a lot here. Yopaj BKBs as he runs into the pit. He's a little bit afraid as he does see a lot of these heroes here, but now his backups arrived. FBZ, he's the frontline Mars here. He needs to find a good arena target. Unfortunately for him, Kuku manages to walk his way out of this one. He just blinks back in. Kuku doesn't care. 2 hero pull from the Storm Spirit, followed up by Kuku just charging forward. They've already killed off the Mars and they want more. Tim's trying to steal what spell. They know what to force things here. Can they find a way to bring down 23 Savage? That's the big target they probably want to go on, but he's taking out those tier 4 towers. Meanwhile, Kuku just keeping the Boom heroes at bay, keeping them away from this push. 23 Savage just focusing objectives, and it's up to Boom to make their play. They blink in, they go on 23 Savage, they get him low, but he needs a Sunder target, and he's found it. He turns around, Sunder's an illusion. He's going to be A-OK as Kuku on the Wraith King does die a second time. They bolt back on the Storm, who did get taken out by Yopaj, and Boom, it looks like for now they will hold. They've lost their tier 4 towers. Multiple buybacks coming in. T1, they want to close out this game, it feels like.
Yeah, you can see how scared Boom is. They just know what's coming, and yeah, it's gonna be a very... Oh, Tims, hello.
Yep. Blink in. They start things off here onto the Rubik, but he does have the Aeon Disc, keep himself alive a bit longer. He's going to have to buy back for this fight here. The Demon Zeal from 23 Savage, he's pushing them all away with that Terror Wave. Does find himself in the middle of things as Kuku in that arena loses his first life here. Can they kill him a second time without Yopaj? This defense is just going to be so goddamn hard. TB, the big bad raid boss, another pull in from the Storm Spirit. That's going to get the PL. The PL has to buy back for the last ditch effort here to defend. Second arena from FBZ is enough to keep them trapped in a circle, but they can't kill any of these heroes. PL's bought back, he's now died back, and that's got to be the end as Boom, GG out. Great game one between these two teams, and it's T1 who walk away with the victory.
Just SCA, every time I'm watching it's some insanity. Like, this game started off very slowly, but it was just a calm before the storm, right? It was just...
28 kills to 22, but it feels like most of the action, most of the fights happen in like the